Good morning, everybody. Patty Ann here. Hang on just a second. Today I found a fabulous SVG that's free that I'm going to make, and I'm going to be able to use this SVG for both Memorial Day and 4th of July. Of course, any other time too I could use it. I could put it on a visor, I could put it on a shirt, I could put it on a mug, I could put it on, well, just about anything. Anyway, if you look at my screen, you'll see the design I'm talking about. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. So I'll put the link down below in the description to get this free file, and there's tons of free files here. Other than this one, what do you see? But anyway, to use this one, the first thing I would do is just scroll down past all of this stuff, and it tells you which files you get and which machines you can use, and cannot continue on down. And it's not for commercial use, it's just for private use. You'd have to do something different for commercial, but for private use there's a free download. Just click on that, and if you'll notice in Windows 10 it's downloaded right here in the lower left hand corner. I'll just double click on that to bring it up. And here it is, and I need to extract it because it was a zipped file, meaning it's all zipped up and I can't get at it. So I need to extract it. And it's going to tell me to select a destination folder. I always leave it just as it is. So I'll say extract. And once it's done extracting, again, as I've shown you before, if you really want to see what these files look like, you can come up here to View, and then Large Icons, and one of them, the one that's the PNG file, will actually show up what the image is. Alright, so to use this in Cricut Design Space, all we have to do is open it, Cricut Design Space. And I've already uploaded it, but let me show you how just in case. So you go to Upload, Upload an Image, Browse, and then you look for the folder that you just created, and this one was 699 Butterfly US, and it would be the one that says SVG, because that's the one that already has the cut pieces for us. So I'll open it. And of course I would go ahead and save this. I'd give it a name and maybe some tags and then save. But I'm going to cancel that right now because I've already done this. So I'm just going to upload it. Oops, and I'm going to click on this to highlight it and then say insert. And this thing is fabulous. Look how it comes in. It's really cute. So it has 3 pieces, as you can see over here in the layers panel. Let me hide them all and bring them out one at a time. So we have the white layer, which is the bottom layer. It's underneath everything else. And then on top of that we have the red layer. And then we have the blue. Oops. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the red and the blue out of flock, and the white out of just a regular heat transfer vinyl HTV, because I don't have white flock. So I'm going to go ahead and connect to my machine. Let me turn it on. Going to go to Make It. And oh, it says one of my images is larger. So you know what? I need to cancel this because I don't want it to be that big for a shirt. I'm going to put this, or I'm going to make this, I have it all selected. Notice over here in the layers panel. I'm going to make it so its width is only 9 inches because that's what I've decided I like for a width on a shirt that I make for myself. So I'm going to make it 9 inches. But I'm thinking maybe I want to put this on a little t-shirt for kids. Well, let me see what I have in my stock. But for right now, I'll just make it to 9 inches. And since the lock is locked, I can hit enter and it changes proportionately. Now this would be the size for my shirt. I'm going to go ahead and make this or continue on, but I might change the size, as I said, to make it for a toddler. But if I go to make it now, you'll see what's going to happen. First, it's going to cut out the white on my white vinyl. Then it's going to do the red and the blue. So when I go to continue, I am going to have to make sure that I change the setting on my machine, because the first one is just plain vinyl, HTV, but the second ones are flock. So I'll make sure to change that. I'll choose my machine, which is an Air 2. And for my first material, I'm doing, well, actually, do you know what? I have decided in the past, when I do flock on my Explorer Air 2, that everyday iron-on works perfectly for that. So guess what? It will work perfectly for this also, because it is everyday iron-on. So I'm going to change it to everyday iron-on. Now, I do need to make sure that mirror is on, because I don't want my flag backwards. So I'm going to go here and turn mirror on. Say done. And I could have done this in the beginning. I'm going to edit and turn mirror on. I have to turn it on for all three of these. Click on this one, edit, and turn mirror on. Okay, so I'm ready to go. So I'm going to put the materials on my mat and cut, and I'll be back to show you how I layer this with my EasyPress. Okay, I have everything I need here that's been cut out and weeded. I have the butterfly, the inner under part. I have the red in glitter, and I have the blue in flock. In addition to that, I have this little foam pad that I like to use in all of my projects. I have a link for it down below. These things are fabulous. You can use them in, you get a whole slew of sizes in one order. This one's a perfect one for inside this little pouch or little bag. The reason why I like to use it is because there are so many of these little seams and things, and this thing here, that can really mess up how well I'm able to get adherence from my vinyl, because you might not be able to press it down well enough because of the seams. So the first thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with the white, the under part, and this is just everyday vinyl. So let me move this over and this just a little bit so I'm in front of it. And I don't need a Teflon sheet for this first part, so I got to be careful of this button right here. I don't want to have my EasyPress on that. So I'm going to start. I'm going to press down and see if that's going to be enough to let it to come off of here. Okay, I didn't get the top wing part very well, so I need to fix that because of the button. Okay, let's check it out now. And again, it's still not coming up. Actually, none of it is yet. So let me try this longer. Okay, the next color I'm going to put on is the blue flock, and I'm going to line that up as well as I can. And this time I am going to cover it with a Teflon sheet. You can also use parchment paper. Got to make sure the whole butterfly is covered, and I haven't moved that. And I'm going to do this for about, oh, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 seconds. I'll test it and see if it comes off nicely. And if not, I'll add more. Now remember, flock, the older flock, is a cold peel. So I don't want to peel it when it's hot, but if I can a little bit, I'm going to like that. All right, and then the last one I'm going to put on is the glitter. And the glitter is going to go on just here perfectly. Cute. And I need to up the temperature on my EasyPress for the glitter. So I need to bring it up to 340. Okay. And I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to flip the whole thing inside out and do it for another 15. This is super cute, you guys. Super cute. All right, so I'm going to cover it again just to make sure that nothing is going to be adhering to my EasyPress somehow, and just to protect this. I've got to wait till my EasyPress says it's ready. Okay, that little beep means it's ready, and I'm going to do this for 30 seconds. And I'm going to add a medium pressure. Okay, that beep means it's done. So I'm going to carefully take a peek at it and make sure it looks okay before I just rip it off totally. Okay, y'all, this looks absolutely beautiful. Can you see it shimmering? Oh my gosh, it's cute. Okay, now I'm going to take this pad out. I no longer need this since I've got a good adhering going on here. And I'm going to turn my little bag, my no-sew bag, inside out as best I can. You got to be careful on your no-sew bag when you're heating it that you don't melt your glue because you used a glue gun. Okay, let's see. My little design is on this side. So I'm going to go ahead and heat this for 15 seconds. Okay, that should do it. Turn my EasyPress off and just let this cool for a moment before I turn it in right side out. If you did get any of your glue loosened here because of the heat, you can just press it back together. Another thing you could do was to have put your design on your blue jean material first before you glued your little bag together. So that should be ready. Turn it right side out. And my little bag is super cute, and I'm going to use this this weekend. We have a something called a garden jubilee up in town, and I don't like to carry a big pocketbook, but I always like to have my phone with me. So this will be perfect to hold my phone and my credit card or some money if I need it. And I can just button this up. And this is as cute as can be. Can you see the bling on it at all? Super cute. So I hope you like this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share this across the social media with your friends. Private message them if you need to. But and also I'll have the link down below for how to or where you can find this really cute butterfly free template. So again, thanks for joining me, you guys. Bye-bye.